Hi guys, me Misha, everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's see the markets. Hmm. Yeah, no, point 0.5. What is this point 0.5 now? Yeah, that's the last impulse of a bigger wave. Long range, mid range, short range. It's a short volume. However, the picture may change if we blink. That's weird. I want to show it to my trading coach. So if I do logarithmic scale, we are far from point 0.5, but if I do logarithmic, I'm sorry, what happened here? Ah, if I do logarithmic, regular, we are right in point 0.5. So weird. And this is an exhaustion. Yeah, so I wouldn't trust. Okay, let's start from the beginning. It's an upthrust. Counter trend on monthly. Boom. Good for continuation of the trend. Yeah. I'm big in Japan. Dun, 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 dun. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a reversal. Oh, and we have a sunrise. Sun is rising above the city of angels. And it looks beautiful. Um, yeah, this looks like an exhaustion. This whole thing. This whole thing looks like an exhaustion. I'm sorry. That was nice. It's so nice not to hold you sneeze. I believe it stimulates and activates the same area of your brain that an orgasm does. Uh, and it's such a shame it's not socially acceptable to sneeze openly. People have to hide themselves, especially ever since COVID and that whole thing. It's 0.5. We need levels though. What is this? Yeah, didn't go as planned at all. Just went lower. Oh, just went lower. Gauge C, I'm finally out of this thing. Let's log it to the logbook. You see, it took it to go how many hours? I don't even know. It's ridiculous. It's not it's not working for me. I need to enhance my knowledge of uh of options because um it was 0.89 less 0.87 was my entry. Plus there is some commission. But yeah, my point is it took me gosh. Mm, it took me 6 R to break me even. Can you imagine? So if I just took 2 R, I would be in a loss. It's ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'll have to do something about options. They just don't work for me. Um, Meantime, goes lower. Yeah, just don't need it. Just don't need it. The MRK, Ryan's higher. I'm desperately losing on it. Intel again went above. It's a T1 now. Same deal. I can't break even. I mean, it's not the same deal. I just lost here, so I had to compensate. Uh, it's okay. Yeah, this thing continues to go lower without me. That was an entry. Up thrust. That would pass for the test and then entry. And I missed it. Big independent. Yeah, if I change direction, we need to consider the 0.5 of the entire trend. Dun, 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 dun. Sun is out. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, that's better, right? So yeah, it's an interesting move for sure. It's looks like exhaustion volume and also levels normally are not broken from far. It's dangerously close to the main level, I'd say. So yeah, it's not, it can be. It's like this wave went back like 80%. No, never mind. It shouldn't be like this. Eccentric. This also eccentric. Yeah, but that's in 0.5 that I need to show to my trading coach. That doesn't belong here. Yeah, I think it's a break. And it's high and powerful and all of that, which doesn't disqualify Accenture for a local trade. Something quick. Same deal like the previous stock we just watched. Very big in Japan too. So at least you'd expect some reaction of this level, of this level. It's like double preposition freaked me out. Like of. Like what is it? Yes, it's a touchdown. One by reversal. Boom. Screw this volume. Well, not this one though. But it's like down there in the very beginning. That's something. That's something. So vice versa. Yeah, it's a break as it should have been, and a change of direction, and confirmed. So hmm, come on. Hmm, the heck is that? Oh yeah, that's the too much volume and counter trend manipulation thing. It's not critical. But it's near critical. And it's manipulation. Like this was, and it went a little lower, but not by far. So yeah, no, I think it's a sentence. And that was that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that was too rough, too wide. Um, nah, doesn't make any sense. Unvolved spring. I'm sitting on the corner. No, I'm sitting dun, 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 on the diner on the corner. Dun, 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 dun. I'm working today. ADRing, ADRing the um Michael movie that I did recently. Um, Also, not this. Point 5. This logarithmic gets the best of me. Maybe on the year I should try non-logarithmic fib to see the real point fives. Trying to remember when I'm sitting on the diner on the corner, in the diner on the corner, but what I'm sitting what? Anyone remembers, put it in the chat. What a song. Yeah, it's continuation of the trend. So it's right there for a continuation of the trend. However, the break is just too powerful. It is. Mark my word. Okay. There we go. That looks like it's gonna correct. Um, it will never go there. It's already halved. Yeah. And then I don't need this 0.5 because I have this. This is 0.5 of the entire movement. And that's our sign of strength that will never be reached. Never say never, but most likely. I feel like. So yeah, once again, you see, yearly, monthly, daily is against, and on the it's an upthrust, the volume one. But on inferior time frame, it shows this beautiful setup, maybe. Um, I'll bring this up to my trading coach, this mismatch of logarithmic fib retracement does not show. Does not show the real arithmetical 0.5. You know what I mean? Now this doesn't look good. That's now is all questionable. Yeah, that's all is stretched. That's all is stretched. Yeah. GPM. Ice is in 0.5. Well, not really. But now it is. GS. Yeah, it's an interesting expanding triangle. You see, we are good with expanding triangles. Not so good with contracting ones, because with in expanding triangles, it always manipulates the levels. And that's exactly where we're looking for our setups. It's in a balance, but it's a counter trend edge of this balance. This also potentially is. It looks more like an exhaustion for me, to me, or climatic event. I still don't know the difference in between the two. Uh, but but it's closed in a correction. Change direction. So we need it at 0.5. Ooh, that's continuation of the trend. You see here, don't take it. Casco goes without me on its journey. Where was Costco? There's something interesting about it. Oh yeah, no, it closed in correction. And again, I'm not so sure about this 0.5 anymore. Dunk. That would be the mathematical 0.5. And then another one. Yeah, no, but spread is not bigger, so. Yeah, this is counter trend. I don't know why am I even looking in continuation of the trend. I have a correction started, so it's counter trend now. And we are good up to 0.5 in counter trend. I don't know how to read this properly. Look at this. Yeah. This looks like a good juicy. Mm, um, exhaustion. Because if it's not it, I don't know what it is. And we will not play based of it, but we also it signals that probably it's not a good idea to place the trade along the trend. So probably it's a good idea now to wait for its correction reversal, blah 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 blah. So Tiro is in there. You know, the trade I should have, could have, must have taken but didn't. I took some swing trades on it, and even a investment trade by from perforated levels. What I should have done is like spring, disregard this volume, no spread, test like here. That was a trade that could have been saved. Unvolumed upthrust. Unvolumed upthrust. What can you do with this, dude? What can you do with this, dude? It's continuation of the trend, is it? It's hairy. It's already changed its direction. It's a sign of strength now here. I wouldn't trust this much. Wouldn't trust this much. It's continuation of the trend. Again, same deal. Very often a long day bar in continuation of the trend. High up the wave is a sign of exhaustion, climatic event. So and it's springed the volume level, but once again, same deal. It springed it with a bigger volume. So and the previous T2 is here. And there's nothing in this 0.5. So you see, if this was a sign of strength, that would be different flavor. That would be different flavor. And the spring with the bigger volume is another sentence to this uptrend. It's like, no, this train is not going any farther. What can I do? I think this marks the end of this impulse. So that we can have our 0.5. Yes, like this. Last hour of the day, so that may be the volume level. I don't know. I think that would be fair. This is an exhaustion. Oh, this is the last hour of the day. I'm sorry. Saying random things. Okay. That's where we are. We need this level. Wait, what? Thing. If I don't have anything for this weekend, I'll try to go serve a little bit in my Vipassana center to clear my mind. It's been a while. I'm long due. I'm long due. What can I say? And this guy that just won't stop. This guy that just won't stop. We have, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think it's a break, and there's no point to um, even monitor this support level on hourly. What the heck? Yeah, we need the whole shebang to come here. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see our losers gainers, and I'll let it go, and I'll let you go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Right away. Looks like an exhaustion element. Doing. Yeah, we reached 0.5 already in counter trend. I wouldn't consider counter trend anyway, so boom. Look at Shell. Oh my god. If I kept it like this. Bro, it was a balance. No, it wasn't. Yeah, if this was is one bar rule anyway. If this was a one bar rule. Damn. No, it wasn't. It's a level. So this was a level. This was a level. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But if this was a level, ooh, how beautiful it would have been. How beautiful it would have been. But it wasn't. This is how low the wave can go. You see it went like down maybe like 80% and still. Okay. It was a balance, but it was counter trend balance and then went lower on Oracle. On Oracle. Yeah. Okay, let's see our gainers. We got some Sure. Lockheed Martin, I'm not considering anymore because changed the direction in counter trend. Or why? Yeah, yeah. It reached its potential. Costco, blah blah. Irene, Fjord. Fjord is going wants to meet its point 0.5. Um, it's counter trend. And we're gonna leave it alone since it's counter trend. You see, I'm like not touching counter trends at all for now, even though I should uh, work with them. But for now, it's like um imposed limitation. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go start my day. Yeah. Well, technically, it's good. After this, sorry, upthrust. Then it's now in test. It's funny. Boom. 0.5. As it is. And then now it makes sense. Exhaustion 0.5 and then done. Don't trust this upthrust. Sounds like a poetry almost. And we're stretched down there. Oh, by the way. So that would be something, at least to consider. But here it's like way too stretched. Uh, yeah, it's like more like it. Okay, you guys trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people.